I sincerely apologize to you, man, for making you feel some kind of way, and for any discomfort I may have caused you during our tenure together over on Mad. And thank you for allowing me to finally come here so we could hash this out and we could, make everything right, man. Some Jackie Chan, Chris Tucker shit.
I love this.
Maybe we could do Rush Hour 4 if Chris falls out of place. Yeah.
Okay.
That was really nice.
Your turn.
Can I say this? When you
Yes.
walked in here, I did not recognize you. It wasn't just your weight. There's something just about your energy.
Okay.
That's complete. I don't know what you did. Landmark Forums, Life Spring or something. You read a book or something. But
I've been rehearsing this for 2 weeks, man.
pretty good, dude. You memorized it.
Yeah.
So, and I accept that, right? And honestly, I don't have a problem. It's just that I like talking shit. It's how I make a living.
Right.
So it's just I just say things and it backfires because I run into people and stuff. So, but I really never really had an issue. So
Yes.
let me just say, here's the issue that I had.
Okay.
yeah, let's go. Yeah.
I forget what station it was, but it was like, whoa, shit, what was that?
That's fine.
Oh, it was like a gay radio station in San Francisco that anytime I would do Cobb's, I used to go to pretty often to promote the shows. Hadn't been there in God knows how long. But yeah, I saw the clip where you were talking to these guys, and it sounded like, for the most part, you were being complimentary, but at the same time, it felt obvious you were taking a shot at me. And I was going, in my mind, I'm like, why is he doing that? Like, why is he going there? And then I think through the grapevine, as time went on, there were moments where I think you elaborated even further as to why we had such a relationship over at Mad. And as we hash this out, I'm gonna wait for you to say what I think you're gonna say, and then I'm going to tell you why I responded to you in that way, or why it may have been that way at the time.
Are you referring to the last time we saw each other or during Mad TV?
Just Mad TV.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
but why don't you tell me what it is? Because you said earlier that you said you had a problem with what the issue was. Tell me what the issue was.
Okay. Where do I begin?
I remember one thing. Listen. I remember one thing you said specifically was, I never talked to you. You said Aries never talked to me.
Let me get it out?
Okay.
Right. Let me get it out, and then let me. And it's not a lot.
Okay.
It's like 15 things. No, I'm kidding. It's not a lot. It's a couple of things. Okay.
All right.
And this is my honest feeling. Okay. So when do you remember when I was on Mad how terrible I was at table reads?
That's one of my biggest issues. Yes.
What do you mean?
Go ahead. Yeah.
So when I would do table reads, I would be so nervous because I'd never done one before, and I never really acted before. I'd done commercials,
right?
But there was so much pressure that every time I would do a table read, I was fine when I was on set.
He's also dyslexic, so reading stuff off of paper is
hard for
really,
me.
really hard for him.
Yeah.
So
but no one knew that, right?
Right.
So I'd be at table reads, and I wouldn't sleep all night because I would try to memorize it. And then once I was there at the network thing, and I saw all the fucking actors, the first couple of years, it was rough. And I remember going, oh fuck, it's so embarrassing. I used to have PTSD from them, right? So when I first got on there, I was scared. Table reads were bad. I'll be honest with you. I got on it when Alex was still there. So you, Alex, and Deborah were going through some sort of law thing.
It didn't get to that point.
Right, but you guys weren't talking.
Yes.
So there was a civil war going on at Mad TV between Aries and Deborah Wilson.
Not between us. Me and Deborah was like
no, you two together and Alex Borstein at the time, right?
Right.
And it was because of a coal joke with the fingers.
Yes.
Right, I remember.
Yes.
Right. I don't want to get into what it is, but there's coals on the fingers, and so in my head I was like, oh, there's some sort of thing going on, and then I think there was a thing, I might be wrong, between David Salzman, the owner of the show, and Alex as well, about merchandise or something. So now I'm coming into a show where there's a civil war, right? You can feel it, whoa, this is weird. And then, no, and also I'm terrible, so people don't think that I'm gonna laugh.
Just so you know, David Saltzman and Alex Bornstein, two Jews arguing over money. That's just a
I know. In retrospect, I know.
Yeah, when you said merchandise, I was like, merchandise?
Yeah. So I come on, and then that's going on in the show.
Right.
So people don't think I'm going to last, right? So why would anyone need to be nice to me, right? And also, I'm feeling I'm an energy guy, so I'm just feeling this weird fucking energy on the show, right? So then I meet Aries, and I just think that you were very standoffish.
I like the word aloof, but go ahead.
Okay, you were aloof, right? And then, we didn't even have a conversation for a couple of years,
Right.
like 2 or 3 years. I remember because I'll tell you how I remember my third year when I saw you once, like the beginning of the season. You said hi to me my third year, and I remember it going, wow, that's weird.
I think you wrote it in your journal.
I think I had a journal from back then where I wrote like Aries Spears said hi to me today, right? And this is like the third year on a TV show together. It's like strange to me, right? So that's the number one thing, and the second thing is this.
Then let me stop there because let me address that. Listen, let me address that.
Well, you can't write it down all three and then address it all.
You got where I see.
Oh no, okay, go address it. Just fucking address.
Where's
Okay.
your journal?
Just address it.
Second thing. All right. Here was my issue with you from Gate. And later on, you revealed to us more so that you had like substance abuse problems, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. One, I didn't know that. Had I known that, I would have taken that into account. That being said, here was my problem. You know,